Okay, now this is our second round. I think we saw the team push one card, push the other, and I can't believe how sliver of win that was from Prefix there. So I think we're going to another round, and yeah, this is Team SNG. So now I think it's one. I'm not sure, 1-1, or I think they got the first round Prefix. So as you know, I'm not really a comp guy, so there's a little bit around my area. So, but I have a feeling that they won the first round. They crushed the cart quicker. By quicker, I mean by milliseconds, and that was, oh boy, I thought, as I said before, right at the end there, I thought, wow, they're going to have to push it all out to really get it in the time, because if I imagine no overtime, so they'd have to get it there and then, and they just did. As I said though, this is why you get cart pushed up and stuff like that, and maybe use the, was it the pain train? I know you got like demo jump, sticky jump, rocket jump, all that kind of stuff, but sometimes you get shit done. Doors open. And there we go. Again, that nice little hill area, that is very much a demo. You look at the arcing motion on that, that's why demo men are good for that kind of thing. Again there with the sentry. This is where I don't know why they just don't seem teams don't seem to use going around here. I mean, I just got up here. We saw with like Sister Trip before, they did get a demo man going around the side. And if you catch your NG unawares, you can do that. I don't know. But it seems to be all about this hill. And for the time being, it's like Prefix is pushing the cart up quite nicely. I think perhaps it's waiting for the first Uber to go off and all that kind of stuff. Basically, putting anywhere closer, they'll just basically Uber it out. So perhaps that's the reason why. But there's that direct hit again, including missile. They're trying to go for that. Looking from this way though, it's just there's so much fire here. You're gonna have to really get through a lot of that. Maybe just Uber it out. But you've seen the nades go over there, trying to get this just random damage on the sentry here. Oh wow, Banjo there got immediately destroyed. He's down, but it didn't really do much. This is where going around the side here, get out of that sentry fire, get out of that main fire angle there, and take the enemy from behind. I mean, actually, if you got a ambassador or a sniper here, shoot out the engineer, you're done. That engineer is really trying to avoid the shots there. He is going to get shot in the face at some point there if you keep going up the hill. Can't is getting there though, but SNG there doing a lovely job of just defending. Really, they are using that sentry to its best advantage. It just seems that teams that are really trying to take the sentry head on a bit too much. Again, you've got to really get close to this. That's the thing. Sentries operate really at their optimum range. They don't like operating shorter too much. I mean, hell, if you can get a pyro up on that. I mean, seriously, this is a good old-fashioned case of be a spy, cloak, and get behind. It does seem as if they are spy checking incredibly hard, these things. So they're doing a good job with that. And right now, though, I mean, if you look at Prefix, they're not putting enough pressure on there to actually warrant the use of whatever. And Nigeria gets around the corner, immediately shot in face. Hearts of Steel are massively protecting this sentry. They are not letting it go down. And it does look like, Prefix aren't coordinating their attacks. What the hell is that? Oh no, you can't. Oh no, you didn't. You can't put down a sentry like that. And oh wow, what happened to the sentry? Did he get moved? Oh, he got moved. Okay. It seems to be the standard tactic of this server where they move around the sentry when it starts getting close. It does seem to be on this thing of destroying the if you destroy a sentry, everything goes to pot. So I don't know. But anyway though, 5 minutes 2. They have delayed the enemy team quite a long time now. Oh, unlucky. Who was that spy? Oh no. Prefix Royale, gee, nearly breaks away from that. I think Chris there also brought out the home wrecker by Reflex. That's the thing, when you got to play this class, you've got to be really careful what your reflexes are. Anyway, we're 4 minutes 36. 3 minutes out on the first point, so, you know, they did a very nice job there. Actually lasting a long time here. SNG. Keep on calling Hearts of Steel, that's because I know him as. Oh, there goes the demo. Oh, no, that was... Oh... Jeez, that could have been a disaster there, but, you know, I think, you know, to be fair, Prefix got on that. Jumped out of a window onto a sentry. That's not a good idea because the sentry will just carry you away, and he got lucky. He got thrown into the building, not, you know, into everywhere else. But that sentry went down though. That was a bit of a disaster there. I mean, again, it's that location. I don't really like that one because there is way too many good corners for that, and you know, Prefix could have immediately moved in. Then where do you put the sentry down? You could be up here, but you're asking for trouble up here. You could put it down here, but they're asking for demo trouble. So it is a very tough corner to defend here. And it does seem as if this corner goes down really, really quickly, simply because it's very easy to get to. So anyway, on to the third point area. Again, it does seem a lot of upward is a little bit easy to crack. The first point is actually quite defensible, it seems. Now anyway, in fact where I put sentry is up from around here. It's a little bit close by, but again it's a sheer ledge, you're firing downwards on people, and if they do try and get up and around, it's hard to. And you would like to move right through that and get behind the car. And I think you might have some slight fire that way as well, so, you know, that would be a good place to put a sentry in my opinion. But again, they're doing, you know, the teams are doing the standard tactic here of defend the sentry, but again, they put it very far back. You know, I'm seeing teams doing this a lot, putting it very, very far away, and I'm not sure it's the best idea of such. I see where they're going with this, but it's so far back, and there goes Prefix Wig. Oh no, they're really trying here to snap at that. I don't think you can see me like wiggling my hands in a snapping motion, but you know they're trying to lay down 3 stickers. Yeah, bang, done. No, plonk 4, 5 down, and then go bang. Get rid of it in one fell swoop. Don't try and snap at it. If your entire strategy is get rid of the sentry, don't, you know, make sure you do a good job of it. Ooh. Now it does seem as, you know, Prefix is having a little bit hard time with his cart here, and that sentry does seem to have a nice bit of area to that. Oh, so we've got a pause going on, and welcome back. Sorry about that. Yeah, I think they paused the game mid that. Anyway, back to the... Yeah, one thing I do tend to find about the sentry idea, though, is I think one of the reasons why it doesn't work in pub play is the numbers. You've got to keep an eye on so much stuff, and, you know, the short circuit is there as well. I mean, here's the thing. You've got to keep an eye on your sentry, and... You know, there's so many things to be like multiple spies and all that kind of stuff. You can't afford to be using Wrangler. Thing is, they've got the attention span right now to be able to use Wrangler properly. And, you know, sentries do seem to be in this game much more focused on being an engineer more than anything else. That's good, really. There's something like shoot people in here. There's Froggy there, going for trying to kill people off mode, you know, trying to take people down before taking out that mini. And looks like Speed Dead there, trying to move that up. Okay, nice work, avoiding the snipers. Oh, nice work there from Flash, just cakes out that sniper before it becomes a problem. What is happening with that Uber? Where is that going? Oh no, they counter Uber there. Shut down, no place to go. That was not... Why did they send it through the barn? I don't know. I mean, that could have gone around the front. Took down that sentry. No, if your prime game strategy seemingly is take down the sentry, then yeah, go for that. I think they're trying to get some cheap kills in there, and I think they would have maybe got it with the narrow environment, but I think that counter over there completely stopped that. Looks like it, Speed Dead there. Yeah, get on the car, and there it goes. Oh! Okay, looks like 8 minutes 50 on the clock here. Does look, you know, quite a bit of time on their hands here. But yeah, that third point took a long, long time, and you know, if the other team can get to that quickly, done. Where is this sentry? Again, he's in that standard position. Teams love having these standard positions for the time being. I don't entirely agree with it, but I don't know. There goes that down man. Again though, they keep snapping at the sentry. Put about 4 or 5 down, you know he's going to get wrangled. But then you're wondering if he's going to get rescue range and all that, and if it does, you then switch to the nades and fire it when it's getting built for the next one. Because you've got time to aim and then, you know, whatnot. Now anyway, looks like Cart's getting down the ramp. Sentry is out the way, and Blue is not pushing. Okay, there we go. Prefix is back, and oh, and there's Froggy. Make an attempt. Nope. Semis 46. It's not looking good for red for the time being, but they are counter-attacking nice. They're trying to get back to the ground, get the sentry back up again, and there it is again. So it looks like it's covering a little bit more to the left this time, so it's a little bit out of demo range, but can be sniped if they're not careful. Chris is playing dedicated pyro defense. I think he knows that, you know, if a spy gets up here, it can be curtains. Problem is they're a bit too defensive. They might have problems here. Oh no! Oh wow! Including middle there. Whoa boy! Nearly took out that medic there. Really went for it. As I said, go for those medics. That blue team is trying to consider where it's supposed to be going here. There's the Uber. Right, okay, they've seen the sentry. Oh my, firing wildly, going for the demo jump. Took out the engineer. Oh, yeah, there. Oh, geez, Prefix just takes it out. Froggy takes out the other sentry. That's pretty mini anyway. Oh boy, that was quite a bit of a jump there. And I think. Oh, Nigeria's nearly had that there. I would have moved around the cart a bit, try to survive a bit more. And they're trying to go for points here. They're trying to get on quickly, but I think they snapped at it again. This Prefix team has an annoying tendency to snap at objectives. Nope. Oh, again, the double jump. Why do you don't press it? Don't spam M2 so many times. Ah, there we go. It's looking tense though. Prefix smelling victory here. Oh, classic double stab. Nicely done there from Cake. You know, SNG here are really, you know, doing a nice bit of job here, just holding this. You know, they're just keeping Prefix away for the time being. For the time being, but I don't think on those. No, the fat man didn't get there in time, and Prefix have it. Nicely done, Prefix.
Mission begins.
Okay, round, you know, the second part of the round. And, okay, let's see what's going on here. Now, the thing is, actually, with what happened that, you know, I think it was pushed quite nicely. I think that, you know, this Prefix team does tend to snap at their objectives a bit. They keep trying to get in quickly, and sometimes I think maybe they perhaps might want to do a bit more getting on with things properly. I don't know what it is. They go around and usually, but they get results though. SNG though, they are slightly slower, but you know, I think that's what they do. They are a little bit more definite in their movements, and it does show. I mean, I don't know what happened at that last point, but I think every time they had a sentry put down, I mean, Kuzi there is having such major problems at the moment, simply because, you know, I think the sentry positions are okay, but it's just a bit vulnerable. I think part of the problem is that this map's not very good sentry positions, and maybe they need to use a bit unconventional. Because one thing I do know about playing to a meta is you put something a bit unusual in there, people don't know how to react to it most of the time, and it's like. It's a weird thing with metas. I mean, I play Magic the Gathering, and people hate it when you play things they'll do things outside the meta because they don't really know how to react to it or don't really know what to do with it. So you know, that's I like playing things with all the stuff. I've got them Froggy again. This is where Steel, you know, Hearts of Steel, SNG here, you know, using the maps they're full. They are actually going around the right-hand side. When you look at that, they're going around the right-hand side. and are trying to get that sentry away from its main parts of fire. Well, saying that though, here he goes, and immediately goes into the middle. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. I would have gone around the back, and there goes Twisted Trev. Yeah, he just took it out. Yeah, took it out while moving. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Which is, you know, go around, use flanks, work it from there.
The payload is nearing a checkpoint.
Now, right, for the first point, I mean, you know, this took 10 minutes apparently to take. Oh no, 10 minutes overall, sorry. Now, that first point went down pretty quickly. Thing is here, I mean, I haven't managed to achieve a wipe here. Actually, half the team is down. They could actually get this on moving up here, and then this is the thing, you kind of know that. What is going on here? Wow, okay, Froggy's right up there. Sandwich time. Oh, no. wait, I need a sandwich. Oh, wait, no, I got interrupted. That will happen, though. That's the problem with the sandwich, but it can be a lifesaver. Quite literally, in fact. Kuzi switched out to, I think, minis. There he is, yeah, he is. But look, I mean, SNG are a lot faster at the moment. Although, where is their team? They do seem to be a little bit slower. One thing I haven't seen so much teleporters recently, but I think the team's generally quite mobile in the first place. Maybe there's a... maybe you don't use teleports so much in the big games. Just took out a sentry somewhere. Twisted Trev though, lovely use of the angles there. And oh no, you were there out of time, didn't get it, and this is not looking good here because, you know, they're 9 minutes 50 on the clock. They are a little bit ahead, and yeah, but this team hasn't really slowed down yet. I think they got through the second point a bit slow, but got through the first point much faster. So, you know, it's looking good for SNG right now. Ooh, dear. Now, again, sentry in that position once more. For some reason teams like doing that. They like to be able to keep an eye on what's coming from the side there. They are keeping an eye on that staircase. It is a central feature of this map, actually. But, you know, perhaps what teams might want to consider doing is getting the scout and bonking around the back end, making sure that people don't set the sentry so early. It's something I would do, actually. I mean, the scout is good, and they're great for pushing carts and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, I might just consider using the scout a little bit more aggressively. I don't know. Flash. Getting into the other side. I think I know where he's going with that. He's going for that sentry. Ooh. Oh. He is annoying that sentry, trying to keep Banjo there, you know. And it looks like, you know, SNG Spy is trying to get on top of him. Difficult, man. And there goes the Uber. And, okay, they're going for the sentry. Oh, yeah, pulled away. Now, that's the thing. This is where, you know, SNG then need to move up. Dispenser protection activate. That's nothing Nigerius. But, yeah, they took down the sentry. Sentry got moved, and, you know, SNG did not faff about. They moved up immediately. Oh no, 30 souls on that, and that's so much speed on that. They got 7 minutes 33 to win this game. This is looking damn quick for SNG, so this round I should say. Now, anyway, this stretch actually is so damn easy. You can come in and counter attack with it, as you see here, but it is not so effective. Right now, that man is trying to use area denial quite hard. Ooh, gets around that. And this is the thing. They're trying to figure out how to get rid of these sentries, and this is where, you know, having a shotgun is really handy. But stickies are gone now. So sentries, stickies, I mean. Prefix wig. Doing the area denial dance. This is where I'd probably go under, up, and around. You know, getting behind all that. That's what you're trying to do right now, actually. If you play a game where basically he's outflanked, there it goes. That's exactly what I was going to say was going to happen. Froggy's in there. Yeah, jumps. Oh, yeah, and he had to Uber up for that. That was the problem right there. said, if they're denying one, they're basically making sure that nobody takes the upper end area because they don't want their, sentry to get sniped or taken down. Say what though, get a sniper in there, quick shot the guy in the face, and then go from there. Right now, though, actually, Prefix is doing a nice job of just generally holding the area. They haven't managed to break. SNG haven't managed to just break them in, and there goes Froggy, kind of Ubered, kind of not, kind of Ubered. And is trying to get at Sentry, just avoids it. I mean, right now, actually, that's a very vulnerable Sentry. I mean, that one engineer is by himself, and he's got to keep an eye out for spies. Oh no, cake there. I think that was their hope. Just didn't pay off. The Pyro got him. Yeah, this is looking a bit dangerous now because, it was all looking roses for, SNG, and it's just they haven't managed to break in properly this time. They haven't managed to get a foothold in there, and it's really, really hurting. So what's the strat now? Well, again, Banjo is basically playing Kingmaker right now, of just keeping an eye on the area, and the rest of the team is doing a lovely job of being in and around everywhere else. Part of the problem is Cake's decloaked. Not great job there. That is causing problems. But then this is why I might use like a standard invis watch rather than dead ringer, because you might want to actually get to like a location a lot fast, a lot safer rather than more assuredly, if you know what I mean. Yeah, you can die on that, you're going to get killed, but it's not so good because you're having to rely on somebody else. You're blowing your cover first off. Really, the enemy team wants you knowing guessing wherever you could be at all. That might be a better idea. Okay, oh, there goes Uber. Oh, can they take this? They're snapping at it. Nicely done. Okay, wow, they just got that. Okay, look at SNG there now on that cart, but Prefix has massively counter-attacked. But this is where SNG need to get in there and make sure nothing new gets built. Maybe take out that dispenser as well. There goes the dispenser. Somebody got stabbed. This looks like the break that they need. Chris is playing Pyro for heaven's sake. He really trying to get things pushed up. 3 minutes 41. He's changed to mini. It's bad. Oh jeez. Oh boy. And oh dear. Included middle there. That hit of desperation there. When it gets to the point where you're basically playing a soldier and you're willing to jump into the middle of the pit to save the cart, it's bad. 3 minutes 21 though, and it's on this point already. And they know this. They're in a real pickle right now, and there's Thirsty Soul trying to take it away. One engineer. Oh, criminy! And I think there it goes. Oh, not enough, and SNG managed to capture that for the second round. Nicely done, guys.